Hi guys, today I wanted to do a what's in my baby bag video, or what you'll need to pack in the baby bag for when you're going to the hospital. So I have everything, well I have the majority of the things in here, and then I'll touch base on a couple of other things or a couple of other tips that I think that everyone should know about. So besides packing these things, some additional items you would want to carry. So let's start off. Now in the bag I have items for myself and I have items for the baby. So the first item I have here is for myself, which is a robe. This is a satin robe. I prefer a thin robe rather than a thick robe. It all depends on your likeness. You can select whatever you want. Now I prefer this because when you have that baby and you're in the hospital bed sitting, you want to be as comfortable as you can so that you can feed that baby. And you're going to be breastfeeding the baby, so you will need access. You'll need something that's open in the front or buttoned down so that you can feed that baby really easily. And if you guys didn't want to use a robe, you can get one of those dresses, those night dresses or a nightie that either has a zip or a button, or that is stretchable enough that when you pull it down, it's easy access for the baby. So I have my robe. The other item I have is to myself, and that is for a nice comfy blanket. You want to carry your own blanket because in the hospital you're not going to get a nice comfy blanket. You want to be as comfortable as you can when you're there. So here I have my nice comfy blanket. Next I have some nursing bras. Now these are really important, because if you have to wear a bra, which I would recommend, these detach at the top and they open downwards to expose the breast, which is really helpful for when you're breastfeeding. All you have to do is clip it back, and once you clip it back, it works just as well as a normal bra. So I recommend at least having 2 of these, because you can stay between, some people stay a day, 2 days, 3 days in the hospital. So it depends on how your pregnancy went, is how long you're going to stay. So these are very important. Next I have a towel and a rag for the baby. Now before the baby goes home, they're going to allow you to give the baby a quick sponge bath, and you're going to need this. They usually provide cloths to wipe the baby in, but it's not like really nice and soft. So here I have the towel and the wash rag. You'll need a baby blanket, a nice soft cozy baby blanket. Okay, here I have some onesies, and I just packed about 3 of these. So you don't need anything fancy. You don't need to buy the fanciest set of clothes. You just need a couple onesies. Babies like to drool, so you'll need a couple bibs. And I also have some burp cloths. Now quick tip with the burp cloths, I rather go for these. In that way, when you throw it on your shoulder, it covers a big amount. Because if you were to go for the smaller burp cloths, they're not going to cover as much, and then you can get messed up with that. If they vomit, that can mess you up really bad. So just a couple of these. Another tip, I have my receiving blankets. This is what you're going to use to receive the baby in. Now when the baby is born, they're going to use the hospital ones. So even if you don't have receiving blankets, do not worry, because the hospital provides all of that. Well, out here in the US, that is. In Trinidad, you may have to walk with your receiving blankets. And these also double as bib clothes, because once the baby comes home, you don't need receiving blankets. So what I use this to throw it on my shoulder. So instead of you buy burp cloths and receiving blankets, you can just buy the blankets alone, and it will double as a burp cloth. Now these are the other rags that I told you all about. I like using big rags like these to wipe the baby up rather than using a smaller rag. This actually works better. Now when the baby is coming home, you'll need muslin cloth or a swaddle to swaddle the baby in. And these are thin, they're almost like a cheesecloth. but they're really comfortable and they're really cute. But you'll need these to wrap the baby in. Now there is a swaddle called Swaddle Me. It's a halo swaddle. I don't have it with me because I actually gave it away, but it's one of the best swaddles on the market. I will leave a link for it down below in the description box together with all of the items that I've called out here for you all. And you need to get that swaddle. When you put the baby in that swaddle, and this worked so great for my son, when you put that baby in that swaddle, it keeps them feeling like if they're still in your womb. And it's really good for the first, I would say, up to about 6 months if the baby wants it that long, or maybe up to the first 4 months. But it really makes the baby feel like if you're still holding them, and they sleep longer. So that's another tip for you guys. If you want your baby to sleep longer, because you'll need as much sleep as you could once the baby comes home, so you want to do that. Also, another tip is that if you're breastfeeding and you're pumping the milk, you will need to pump that milk into the bottle and put in about 1 teaspoon of powdered milk into that breast milk. Mix it up, feed the baby. The baby's gonna sleep longer because he or she's gonna be filled for a longer period of time. Okay, another item that I have here, I actually have my own gown that I wore when I had the baby. You guys don't have to get your own gown, but I wanted my own gown for personal reasons. You know, it was my first baby. I wanted to have everything brand new. So I have my own gown. If you don't have your own gown, the hospital will provide one for you. I have an extra swaddle or muslin cloth. One other thing I suggest carrying is some socks. You would need socks to keep your feet nice and cool. You also need to have a bedroom slipper. This socks is for the day off when you're actually going to give birth, and it says ready, set, push. How cute is this? This is so cute. I got this on Amazon. So you'll need a couple socks. You will need that bedroom slipper, as I said. You'll need some breast pads. You'll need your breast pump. Now, I have my list here. Now, I suggest carrying your breast pump to the hospital, because if the milk doesn't come down in time, they're going to give the baby formula to drink. So you want to try to see if you can get that breast milk to come down using the pump. Now, leading up to before you deliver the baby, so if you know your due date is a week away, my tips are: drink mother's milk tea, which you can get at any supermarket out here in the US or on Amazon. Eat a lot of oatmeal, drink a lot of MALTA, and drink a lot of water. But by eating the oatmeal, drinking the MALTA and the mother's milk tea, it's going to help that breast milk come down really quick. And it's just something I learned when I had my son. So those are some of the tips that I wanted to give you guys. If I remember anything else that I forgot here, I will definitely tell you all down below in the description box. But what you could carry too is I carried my own pillow and my own pillowcase, because the pillows in the hospital, you may not like them. If you have a favorite pillow, I suggest taking that. And you can carry any size of sheet you want. So if you wanted a bigger sheet to cover you to sleep with, you can carry that. Just make sure that you're very comfortable. Make sure and take anything that you're accustomed sleeping with that you would need. And if you have allergies, you would want to take your own soap, your own conditioner, shampoo, all of these things. I wouldn't recommend taking any perfume or cologne, but you can take your deodorant, because you don't know how the baby is gonna react to those high scented perfumes. So, and if your husband or your spouse is staying with you, make sure and pack a bag for him so that he will also be very comfortable staying with you if he has the option to stay with you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video on things that I pack in my baby bag. If you have any questions, you can email me. And I'd like to say thank you all. Make sure go watch my other video, that things a baby would need when he comes home, the mom and the baby would need. It's a very long list, but it's all of the things that I had to get for my baby. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.